School. I'm Delilah Conlog, and this is your BAPP. Hearts are broken in our community as we mourn the loss of White House Middle School student. Grayson Oaks, the 12-year-old sister of our classmate Bishop Oaks, was laid to rest this week after succumbing to the flu virus. She endured an extensive fight at Vanderbilt Children's Hospital after collapsing at her home over 2 weeks ago. Our prayers and thoughts are with the Bishop family, and to help them with medical and funeral expenses, a GoFundMe account has been set up in the family's name. Every amount counts. Coming off of a long week and not seeing all the sick students may make us think that the flu is on its way out, but that is far from the truth. According to Nurse Angie, the flu is expected to stay with us for several more weeks. At this time, 84 children have died of the flu.
So the one strain A that's going around is very severe and has historically been a severe strain. It's not really new to us, it's just that we haven't had a lot of these cases in recent years. But we have several students who are out, and we're recommending that those students not return until they're cleared by their doctor to come back.
The CDC recommends that if you have not gotten your vaccine, you should still get it. According to our attendance clerk, Ms. Ford, we have been averaging 70 students out per day. However, last Thursday we had 130 students out or who left early with a fever. Teachers have been advised to encourage students to wash their hands frequently. They are urged to wipe down desks at least daily, as the flu virus can live up to 24 hours on certain surfaces. Coaches and club sponsors have been told not to encourage students to return to practices, games, or participate if they are sick. Practicing while sick endangers the student as well as the other students exposed to that one. There are so many paths to take after graduation. We'd like to begin our 4-part series on life after high school by spotlighting some students who have chosen to venture into the armed forces. Senior Landon Deming and Ezra Bates agreed to sit down with us and talk about their selected paths.
Well, I was considering joining the Navy at first, and when I went and just checked it out and stuff, I just didn't feel like they really wanted me, like they weren't eager for me to join or whatever. And so I went over to the Marines, and they were just like excited for me to join and all that. So I did all the steps and processes and stuff, and ended up signing up.
I knew I wanted to join the military my whole life, but then I was kind of bouncing between the Army and Marine Corps, and I just eventually chose the Marine Corps because I like their attitude better. No, I don't think my mom wanted me to join really, but my dad he's really behind it.
They're pretty proud, but they're also scared at the same time. They don't want anything to happen to me, but for the most part, they're excited for me and ready for me to join.
Well, my family has known I was going to join the military my whole life, really. So I mean,
there were times where they were a little nervous, a little bit worried, but you know, I think I changed a lot, you know, because of that opportunity, and I think they saw that, and it helped me grow up a lot. So.
Well, I know for boot camp is Parris Island, which is in South Carolina, and then I'll come back home for a little bit, and then it just wherever they need me, I'll get deployed, so I could go anywhere in the world, really.
I'm going to go to South Carolina for boot camp, Parris Island, and after that I'm going to go to Infantry Training Battalion in North Carolina. And after that I get stationed wherever they choose, probably California or North Carolina.
For the requirements at boot camp, you have to run a 1.5 miles in, I think, 12.5 minutes or so. I think you have to do a minimum of 5 pull-ups, and I think 88 crunches in 2 minutes.
Well, the biggest Marine Corps base overseas is in Okinawa, Japan. I think that'd be pretty cool. And then Marines are stationed on Navy ships, and then so I could get stationed on a Navy ship for a while.
It just depends. I signed up for 4 years, so if I like the 4 years that I did, then I'm going to sign up and do more probably till I retire. Or if I don't really like it and it's not my thing, then I'm probably going to find something else, like get free college and go do something else.
Is there any advice you want to give students who want to join the military?
I think it's awesome. I think it's great. I think the biggest thing is take your time, figure out, you know, kind of get an idea of what you want to do. Just don't do it just to rush out the door to get out of the house. But take your time, figure out what branch is going to work for you, you know, where you can serve the best.
Mr. Langford attended West Point Military Academy after high school as an Army cadet. He advises to make sure that you do your research before you go see a recruiter. National Speech and Debate Associations recognized White High School senior Amanda Langford as an academic All-American. There are over 141,000 speech students across America, and less than 500 are recognized as All-Americans. Amanda and the speech team are competing this week and in Gatlinburg after a stint at Harvard and one in Massachusetts this week. In a year heavy with sports academic achievements, there are more for the Blue Devil Nation to celebrate. Senior Elijah Zedorf placed second in state competition, losing in the competition match to Fairview in a pinfall. Elijah was 3-0 in tournament play, and prior to final match, junior female wrestler Taylor Whitehurst played 5th in the state. These standout wrestlers were the first in the school history to medal in the state tournament play. Senior Josh Staley also made it to state tournament play, but fell short of receiving a medal. Seniors, don't forget, March 1st is the deadline for you to complete your checklist for the Tennessee Scholars Program. Follow us on Twitter at WHHSBDPB or visit our BDPB Facebook page. Until next time, love your neighbor and make it count. Thanks for tuning in.